city builders? I'm Cities by Jake, your resident architect, and today we're going to be continuing our industrial port expansion. We're not going to be adding too much to the port itself, but we're going to be expanding our city services such as an electrical grid, improving our waste management, and adding our water treatment and water facilities. But before we get started, be sure to give this video a like, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell icon to be notified when a new episode comes out. Lastly, your comments spark your creativity right here in Magnolia, so drop a comment on your suggestions and ideas. Who knows, it might get incorporated into the build. Alright, with that, let's get into it. Alright, so in the last episode, we made the Magnolia. In the last episode, we made this port, and I went ahead off camera and added some districts and naming sequences, and then we also created some cargo train terminals to help hopefully mitigate some of these high resource costs. And it has helped a little bit, and it is slowly helping. And I think as we kind of go on, it will hopefully resolve itself. But I have noticed a few of these pop-ups go down, and hopefully in the time being, it will fix itself. But today we're going to be focusing on this area, and then as well as this area. For over here, in the intro, we said that we're going to be working on our water treatment and water management. We are teetering on the light green, getting into the orange, so we do need to fix that. And more specifically, our sewage treatment is getting even worse, but we need to work on that today. And then also, our electricity availability is teetering, and we are no longer trading, which we always were at the exporting a lot of energy, and we are no longer doing that, so we need to work on that today. And then if you noticed in the previous episode, we are running into some trash issues, so I think we're going to get some trash over here, some trash from processing over here to help future-proof this area and over here. And then as we kind of expand this way, we'll get another one over here. But that's what we're going to focus on today. And I know 2 episodes ago, I kind of added my own terrain here, but I think we're going to have to level this out. And honestly, looking at it, I don't really like how this looks. I think I might try and look into fixing this a little bit. I don't mind it swooping right here, but this just takes up a lot of valuable land. We might be able to get it closer and kind of swoop around and kind of hide it behind some office spaces. So we're going to let's focus on our water first, because that seems like it might be the solution. So we're going to work on this, and we're going to create some more keys, and hopefully we'll be able to get some pumping and treatment itself. So we're draw a road here. And I want to do that. And then let's drag a alleyway here. And I think might have our treatment Then let's continue this on. Let's just go right here for now. Then we'll drag this out. Do that. I think what we'll have right here is our pumping stations will be sort of off to here, and I might have to push this road over. Actually thinking about it, yeah. If we grab an alleyway, do this. 90. Nope. And then, yeah, we can then kind of carve this out. And then we'll just have our pumping go here a lot, but we're not going to put obviously not going to put all of them here, but I think we'll be able to future-proof this area quite a bit. We'll be able to get a lot of pumping stations through here, and maybe even in the back as well. But I think I don't think I want to. I don't want to have this kind of hierarchy, so let's push this out a little bit. I want to drag this out just a little further. That way we don't have some continuity. So there is that right here. Then thinking about it, actually, we can then create a road right here. That way this will be its own little key wall over here, and then key wall over here through here. We'll get that situated as well. And we'll have a bunch of key, and then this will all be open water for through here. I'm gonna go ahead and get these to be key walls and be right back. All right, so we're just about filled with here. I had to get rid of this. I wanted it to kind of continue on with that queue wall, but somehow got rid of it. But that's okay. So we'll add pumping stations. I don't do this, so let's space them out every block. That, and let's do, or maybe do one more. That should be good. We got 4. We have 4 right there. Now let's move on to our waste treatment plant and put this on the corner. Right here. Then let's look at our expansion. We can do that. Then we'll have to delete this. Let's see if we can something like that. So attached to that road, which is fine. Next, go here. And let's do that. And let's get a large parking lot right there. Let's check to see how our sewage treatment. So our sewage treatment is good. I think what I might do let's see how much we expanded that. Can't, can only go over here and over here, so we can't spin it off of here. It can only be expanded off of building and not the expansions. So what we can do is grab our alleyway, do that, and then grab another one, plop it right there, do that, then we'll do this, and drag another road, and then we'll add another medium size parking lot. Then we can draw another road here. Don't like that. But I was thinking of adding some offices back here. those. Some of these. And let's get an alleyway road there. That. Some more offices over here. I don't want anything off of this road. So what we can do is do that. And let's drop pathway through here. That might do the trick. Well, it didn't do what I was hoping for it to do, but it's still off that street. Do something like that, and then we'll put a parking lot right there. Then let's detail this up a little bit. Have this like a little park. That. And then we'll leave this empty for now. We'll eventually have to run more, but I think that's good. Our sewage is really good. And now our water is okay. Interesting. Honestly, just realizing this asset, let me rethink this and see if I can work this in. Okay, so one of these beats one of 5 of these, and you can only place one, which is unfortunate. So we have that at the end, and then obviously we're gonna have to we'll have to add more. So let's just continue, add that road back. Have this in the corner, and then we'll just add more pumps as needed. Which we or skip one. Just kind of go and add, complete this campus, I guess. And then let's see if we can just add a path right here. Or let's see what this would look like. Okay. Grabbed. In water. Something like that. I don't Probably not. Okay, practical, probably not, but we'll just leave it like that. I'll probably fix these off camera, but we're just gonna have these platforms so you can kind of go in and check to see if there's anything going on here, I guess is what the intent would be. But yeah, so I feel like we're probably, we're pretty good with that. And sewage treatment, this campus is complete, and we'll probably just fill in eventually with more office and anything on the likes. I don't know if there's any signature industrial that relates to water that we could do back here. No. Nothing else that pertains to water back here other than another waste treatment, and I think that's what we might reserve this area for. If this, we need to get more sewage over here, we can fill that in for future growth. Okay, so that honestly looks really good. And now moving on to our power. I want to put our power right, let's see where good spot for it can be. I'm looking at it and I'm wondering if it is weird if I put a solar panel back here. Don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I kind of want to tuck. Check out our options for power. So we have our solar panel, power plant. We have 2 of those already. And geothermal. Could put one right there. Gas powered. 250 megawatts. 20 megawatts. 0 to 200. I think what we should do is do a gas powered somewhere around here. We can do that, and then we can build it into our industrial waste that will go over here, our waste processing, industrial waste processing site and incineration plant. And recycling center, I believe, is what we can have in through here. So let's move on to this area. I think we're gonna stick with this area. So I did this off camera, I believe, but I'm not really a fan of it. So what I want to do is I just want to level out over here. So that might have been too far. We probably can get this hill back. I did mention in the last episode, or do you want to loop this around to kind of be here? So we'll have to elevate this rail connection, and we'll loop around that strip over here, and we'll have it interchange because as you see, we're having a bunch of traffic issues for the industrial port. So we can get another one that kind of loops into here as well. It might work. And then maybe we can put a small industrial campus over here. So let's flatten this out a little, slope it, fix it, and then let's think about this. We have our subway rail yard right here. I don't like how it's on this road anymore. This was just a temporary fix to kind of figure it out. And now looking at it, I'm not sure if I like it. I think I kind of want to tuck it back here and have it kind of loop down and around through here. So if I flatten this out, I guess it doesn't matter. I relocated this to tuck it back here. Let's tuck it some more. Let's see what let's tuck it back there more. Then extra tracks. Okay. Let's put it over here. Get the upgrades. I don't know what the difference is. I don't really know, but we're gonna put a maintenance hall over here. And now I want to tuck it right here. Then we can kind of push it down through here, loop it around, and kind of comes around. Rather than this big loop over here, we can utilize this space a little better. So let's tear this down right here, and then let's grab this. Okay. Then we can demo this. Let's bring that track let's loop it back around. We do. Yeah, that's probably fine. Then we can do something like this, and then we can just have parking over here and maybe a bus connection as well. So need to do that because I need to clean this up. Then we do that. Then we can kind of clean this up after we get it going. Okay, so we have that situated. We'll just do this for now. Next, let's figure out our power and cycling situation. I want to have this go here, and then we'll have a road down here. Figure this out. That's sloping, so let's not do that. Then we can kind of go here. Straight up through here. Then let's get our terrain. It does slope through here. What is this slope? Plus, not terrible. Plus 5, 4. Did that. Go ahead and bring it through here. We have that connected. That should plumbing and electric, and then we can put our big power plant back through here. And let's kind of develop a grid back here. Okay, so this is going to be our grid. I'll probably maybe add a few more roads, but we're going to do our recycling centers and stuff back here with this big layout, and then we'll do our power grid over here. So let's add our gas power, and it's bigger than I thought it would. Okay, so when you zoom out, it looks a lot smaller than it actually is, but when you put roads together, it's bigger than what you thought. So let's scratch that, and let's check this. So it works this way, and I think we're going to push it back to right here. Now that I'm looking at it, so we'll add it to here. Then what I want to do is grab a road, and we'll actually bring the road back through so that we can have our high voltage power connection. I believe that's a high voltage. And then let's check our upgrades. We can have a storage back here. Additional turbine there. And that's just so. We can line our storage up through here. Let's get our road and then we'll put it right here. Then we'll demo this stuff. Then we'll grab another road. We'll put it there. That way we can have a lot of expansion through here if needed. So then let's go to our recycling, and generation plant is also very large. Let's upgrade the road. Draw it down here. Let's demo this road and this road. We'll put that there. And bring this over to here. Around as well. And we'll drag this road to here because I believe that can go here. That is within the shell, and then same thing with that. So we have a bunch through here. And then let's grab our alleyway and put it right here. And we'll do that. Then let's grab our industrial waste. Put that right there, and whoa, milestone 18. Got $5.9 million, 21 developmental points, and 46 expansion points. We have that industrial waste processing, and I'm assuming, like, I'm treating this to be one big campus, one big company, and same thing with this. So if we eventually want to go here, we'll say that this gas-powered company invested into your emergency battery station or another one, because it looks like it could fit right there, or if they wanted to go green, and that probably won't fit there. Okay, never mind. So this gas power company will have to either make another plant across the street or not expand in campus. But I guess in a story based, this recycling company, Magnolia Waste Management is what we're going to call it. They bought this land first, and they bought all of this land and didn't realize that they weren't going to use it, so they sold it to Magnolia Gas. Magnolia Gas and Electric, I guess, is what we're going to call the entire. So they sold it to them, and that they have this campus. Little backstory, I guess. Then what we can do is place. Let's actually, before we do that, is there any upgrades? There's no upgrades here. So what we can do is drag a road here. Then we can get our cycling center here. Perfect. That's perfect. So let's drag our road through here. Then we can kind of upgrade as needed. So that is on its own let's do that, and then let's do this. Then don't necessarily need a landfill. We could utilize this to be future expansion for an incineration plant. Want to build another one? I don't think we'll need to. Let's check our power. Producing a lot and we're exporting more, so that will go with our. That's good for our money, profit-wise. So let's prep this area out for future expansion. Let's replace this with a bigger road. Then we can draw this out here. Then let's shrink this, slope it. Let's go to continuous. I believe that's a pretty steep slope. It looked like it was 8.9. Not ideal, but also it's okay for a road. We're not expecting a lot of heavy traffic yet. We'll probably get some eventually. So I don't know why I'm filling that in. Let's do, oops. So then let's continue our grid out through here and we'll end it right there. Then switch to an alleyway, match this to here. Stretch this up. Leave it like that. That way for here, we can now, we're going to keep that expansion. So how many? Trying to think, because if we do want to expand this, let's do this. Actually, move that. We'll treat this as like a plotting roads. We can just assume that this is part of Magnolia Gas and Electric's future expansion. If they want to build another plant here, they can. And we'll also drag more dirt roads back here. Then we can clean this up over here. What I want to do through here is have more industrial, but we would assume that this industrial road, these industrial over here, is kind of a part of these campuses. I don't believe we can get another one. I just yeah, can't get another one, so I'll have to push this over just a little bit. I kind of meant with this road. Delete this, I guess. We'll see. Got money for it, so we might as well just flop it and draw the road and then just delete. I think that's probably the easiest way to do it. You know, have a garbage truck leaving, but short-lived. Okay. Okay, and I think instead of connecting right here, it might be easier to connect right through here because we might be able to slope this a little better. Let's actually. Okay. And we kind of fix this up down here. A lot of making and fixing back here. Probably one of my weaknesses is I'll make a lot of roads just as kind of like a starter, and then I'll have to end up deleting them and doing exactly what we're doing right now. So I don't think I'm going to connect this road here to here anymore, so we can just kind of drag it right there, draw right here. We're gonna get a huge we're probably gonna fill in some zoning for industrial back here, but let's kind of create our districts to name this area out. So this will be Magnolia Waste Management Company. Then we'll do this one, go to this road as well. This one will be called Magnolia Gas and Electric. So before I get into the huge expansion, let's just paint this whole area with trees. Okay. So we are obviously not quite done. Want to drag a road right here, I guess. Then we'll put a road back here. And then what we'll do is we'll try and zone some office space for this. This is kind of like be some office for here, campus, and we'll strategically place some offices over here as well. And the same thing goes over here. We'll probably put some offices back here and back here. That will probably call it for this so that we can have offices back here for this companies. And then we'll do some basic generic zoning and stuff back here, and then we'll connect this back up as well. So let's get our high voltage, and that's we're gonna have to do underground. We're gonna drag this over here, bring it tied into there. And then we'll do the same thing here, but we'll bring it to this road, and then we'll drag it to here, and we'll tie it into there. Now we might really start getting a lot of our, see, we're exporting 476 megawatts and we are producing 695. We only have 219 megawatt consumption, but that's obviously going to change as we expand. We're pretty much, what I like to do with my power is future-proof it. We're making a lot of money, but we're also not spending a lot of money. If that makes sense. So we're only spending 15 million. We're making 17 million. And we probably could, because our service fee is only 30%. Same thing with water. We probably could, if we really wanted to, bump this up back to 100 and we'll make a lot of money. But not gonna do that. We have that all set up, so let's start zoning offices and parking. So I'm gonna probably do a time lapse of this and be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and zoned all of this, kind of detailed this in a little bit, as you can kind of see through here. I kind of honestly like how this is starting to turn out. It's really interesting over here. Well, I'm curious to see how this goes, because obviously this is going to start demanding customers and employees, because the nearest neighborhood is right here probably, and maybe even right here. But we're gonna have to start developing some low density homes over here, maybe. Maybe not. Be more over here. Low density homes even in here and over here. I'm gonna try and avoid developing housing over here. I did put some. There are some low density housing through here. We're not developing yet. Hopefully they will. Just kind of like give some housing options. Low density, it's not a desirable place to live, so that's kind of like my mindset of it, how it works. And I went ahead and kind of cleaned this up. I think this is how it would work. You have one ways going this way, a big loop to kind of connect here into the maintenance hall. It would kind of come in, go out into the maintenance hall, come out, assuming that that's how it is. And I think the next episode will really start to work this in. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed this. We started our crucial infrastructure needs. We created the Magnolia Gas and Electric Company and the Magnolia Waste Management Company. So thank you so much for watching. If you stuck around, be sure to give this video a like, and if you haven't done so already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and ring the bell notification icon to be the first to know when a new episode comes out. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.